I have to read it. DN and OE are diagonals. Okay, so you have to have a kite. Remember to sketch it out. DN is a diagonal, and OE is a diagonal, and D is 60 degrees. So like OE would be like that. So DONE is what we're going for, right? Now, if I start at O, one possibility would be to mark off OE. So I'm going to run it through like sketch-wise. If I marked off OE, then I would find a perpendicular bisector line. Does that make sense? And I have to have D be 60 degrees, right? So it also has to be divided equally. So this right here has to be 30, and this right here has to be 30, and this is 90, right? Or it's freaking out again. So this has to be 60. Do you see that? So it's just an equilateral triangle on top half of that. So that's one way I would do it. Let me pause and orient.
Equilateral triangle.
Right. So I'm going to erase all this and actually do the process of that equilateral triangle with my compass here. Let me cut it off the other page because if there's too many compasses in the file, it really messes up. So just bring it over there and do this one here. So I'm going to just make an equilateral. I'm going to mark off OE and then make an equilateral triangle. So, and then that's the hardest part. So OE is right here. Make the equilateral triangle. Guess what? If you go all the way to the bottom and continue those, you get the perpendicular bisector too, right?
Yeah.
So you might as well do that. And then you just have to mark off the length of the bottom. So, is that easier than you thought?
Yes, that's so much harder.
So this is going to be part of the kite. The diagonal is going to be along here somewhere. That diagonal goes through here. And then all I need to do is figure out how long the diagonal is. So if we zoom out, I'm just going to take my compass and get the length of DN, which I can't do with my itty bitty compass. It doesn't reach. You see that? But it reaches on your paper, so you would get the length of DN. Okay, so we'll just pretend N is here for me, because my compass doesn't fit. And then I just go down here, and then that's where mine would be. All right, yours is not that. Yours is not doing the splits. Okay, but I'll post that, and then you would have a kite. It's going to look a little different on your paper because I didn't use the right proportions. But this is